Afterworks. Relax, will you? Relax,
Relax with Rex and Emma
Hello, Afterworks. It's new build day. Yeah. And obviously, we have got 2 builds that we need to do for the Goose giveaways. But before we get to those, we're going to do something fun. Because I saw this and I thought, oh yes, we need a little bit of that in our lives. So without further ado, this is our next build. Yeah, you know it. So this is set number 43307. It is Alien with Pizza Planet Rocket Ride, 714 pieces. So it's a small one by Afterworks standards. So here he is in his little thing, but look, there's a... Does it move? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the back. Yes. So this is going to move, so that's good, and his head's going to move. Oh, this is going to be fabulous. Okay. The glories are master. All right then, without further ado, I shall open the box. So we have 6 bags. We've got a little thing of stickers. There we go. And we've got 2 books, one for the spaceship and one for our chap. There's nothing really. There's nothing to begin to open the holy book of Lego. So apologies for that, Eric. But let's do bag 1. So, for the avoidance of doubt, we have an orange doodah brick separator. An orange doodah brick separator. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, off we go. We start today with the... Oh, no. Yes, thank you. Thank you.
It is day, the wench that the boy, it is as spending it is seek obviously. D-I-S-C-O, it is D-I-S-C-O, it is D, the wench that does I, idiot, it is as spending it is seek obviously. Who is the bad doing with the rock wings?
Thanks, little Sue. You are welcome, actually. Thank you. Thank you. You are very welcome. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, look, by complete happenchance, we start today with
Little Sue. She's got little Sue. She's little. She's got Sue. She's little Sue. Yes, hello, Emma. Do you remember me?
Yes, I do remember you.
My name's Little Sue. Did you remember that?
Yes, I do remember you. Yes.
Okay, well then we can proceed.
Yes, we can.
So of course I would like to start by saying microphone. Microphone. Did you remember it?
Well, I mean, if am I permitted to speak at this point?
Yes, I will permit it.
Yes, thank you. Well, if you had read your the show notes, as 'twere, on the YouTube, you will note that I said microphone wasn't working. Don't panic. You will note that if you had read the show.
I didn't read the show notes.
I mean, I spend hours writing those show notes every day.
I mean, is that true?
No, it's not true. No, it's not true.
Anyway, the microphone wasn't working. I guess we have to deal with this yet again. But I suppose you can be excused due to your poorliness, because you've been poorly.
Well, I still am poorly.
Yeah, you still are poorly.
Yeah, I still am. I'm not completely better. I mean, I'm better than I was.
Yeah, you're better than you were.
But I'm not completely better.
No. So we can excuse it. We'll put it down to poorliness.
Yeah, we'll put it down to that, yeah.
Let's hope the microphone's working today. Otherwise, you've got a right old hoo-ha on your hands.
Yes, I will have. If it's not working today, I'll be fuming.
I'm not finished, by the way, so I will proceed. Oh, look at that, Amor.
Look at that. That's got a cheeky bounce, isn't it? Look at that for a cheeky bounce.
Amor?
Yes?
I seem to have missed the pointy pointers upgrade. Can we please see it, please?
Yes, we can. Ooh.
I need to know all about this, of course. Is it just the hand that's new? Or the whole thing?
Ooh.
Don't touch Cass's syringe. That's not a euphemism. Stop it, Emma.
Thank you. The whole thing is new, yes.
What is the reason for the replacement? Was it that the fluffy end became too dirty? Open bracket, that might need a boing. Close bracket.
Yes, it does. That does need a boing. Well, no. I mean, we've still got the we've still got the original. But yes, I mean, look at the filthiness of that end. Permanently filthy. Can never get it clean. As opposed to this, which is, look at the superness of that. Well, the story is that I do believe it was TVZ. If I've got that wrong, apologies. But TVZ sent it to me. I'm really hoping it was TVZ. If it wasn't TVZ, then someone will have to tell me tomorrow. But I do believe it was TVZ. It wasn't Bev Bratton. No, it wasn't Bev Bratton. It was TVZ. And I loved it so intensely that it has become immediately adopted. Obviously, it hasn't got a name yet. It needs a name, little Sue. So maybe you... pointing... maybe you can think up a name for the new pointy pointer. Thank you. Ooh. Anyway, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Then we have...
If you knew Susie like I know Susie, oh, what a gal. None so classy as this Felicity, as Susan Barrett.
Uh-oh. She's Mother Goose's poorliness excuses her. Better not try to sing the magnanimous Ombuds Goose song at the moment, though. I mean, I would sing it, but I can't remember it, Susan Barrett. Magnanimous Ombuds Goose, magnanimous Ombuds Goose, magnanimous Ombuds Goose. She's very magnanimous. I mean, I suppose it was along those lines. You know full well I can't remember one thing from one day to the next. There has to be physical evidence of these things before I can remember them. I wish I could remember the magnanimous Ombuds Goose. So anyway, you are most magnanimous, holy Ombuds Goose, great and magnificent. And magnificent. Then we have, hang on.
Bev, 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 bread on.
Bev, 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 bread on. Bev, 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 bread on. Bev, 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 bread on. Bev, bread on. She says, what a lovely set, open bracket, except for that gap, which is indeed awful and worthy of an entire point deduction, close bracket. I'm telling, it was just awful, wasn't it? Just awful. Just horrific. Horrific. I really want Lego to create the train that took them to the Emerald City. Why aren't they doing that? They surely must be. And bracket with the gears on the front, close bracket. That would be a fun build. Hope you are feeling better soon, Mother Goose. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm not better yet. Georgie is still in the thick of it. Absolutely furious I've given it to her. Absolutely furious. Wore a mask, everything. Slept in separate rooms, still gave it to her. Absolute disaster. Then we have Wonder Ruth is. Wonder Ruth is.
She's the Wonder Hills. She's just quietly getting on. Inside in tights, says the word he hides, and she hardly have around. Wonder Ruth is.
Snitch Zilla.
Thank you. Thank you.
She's correct, Mother Goose. I do have things to say about that hideous gapage. It is, well, hideous. What were you thinking, Lego? Hashtag twitchy. Hashtag needed. Hashtag needed. Hashtag standards.
Yeah. Hashtag standards. Honestly. What were you thinking, Lego? What were you thinking? Now we go to.
We thought you put some
Canada and I went in. It was from Canada and then it turned out you was. Kennedy. Joe. Lillian. But. The hideous gapage just seems like lazy design. It's so lazy, Emmer. I could come up with something better than that hideous gapage. But it's like, who is the person over at Lego HQ who has suddenly decided that hideous gapage is like, that's what people want this season? It's not. It's not what people want this season, Lego. Are you out of your crazy clacking minds? We hate gaps. We absolutely love them. You're out of your crazy clacking minds, Lego. Okay, I got that out of my system. I'm fine now. You can move on. Thank you. You're out of your crazy clacking minds. Yeah. Your crazy clacking minds. Yeah, you tell it. You tell it, Gillian B. You tell it. I really need a puppet. Need a Gillian B puppet. You're out of your crazy clacking minds. I need one. Why haven't I got one? Book Country 77 says hideous gapage. Sound like a metal band. Yes, they do, yes. Gillian, they open for delicious pressage. They open for delicious pressage. See, that doesn't really work when it's like, they open for delicious pressage. Doesn't work when it's just using the sleeve of the No, it doesn't work, Emma. I'm not a sleeve. And more importantly, I'm not your sleeve. So, stop doing it with your sleeve. It's not right, you crazy clackatoot. You're okay. Gee whiz. Gee whiz. Wowee. Wowee. So there. And then that. Let's go on this side here. Like that. Is that down? Yes, it is down. Now, the little sweet rocking has stopped, which is it's a shame. Then we have
Eric, he's got a dark confession. They both like watching Lego, and they really like musicals. Oh, his name is Eric.
Frankie too, etc. Hang on a minute. 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 This isn't right. This isn't right. No. Wait a minute. Wait a cotton picking minute. Right, hang on. There's 1, 2. Hang on. I think I've got this wrong. Oh, uh-oh. I think I've realised what I've done wrong. Okay, hang on, please. Sorry, I should have pressed the... I've realised what I've done wrong now. Okay, so hang on. So, it's like that. And that. And then that goes there. Yes. Okay. Yes, you see the difference? There's less of a trough. So that's got to be there and there, and then that goes there. Yeah, you see, because now that goes on there and it fits rather than there being a great big gap underneath. And also, look now, that's seamless. So we fixed that. So Eric says, a hideous gapage featuring Madonna. Holiday, celebrate. I've got a hideous gapage. Holiday, celebrate. Yeah. Although, as you know, I will not have a bad word said about Madonna. No, I won't have it. I won't have it.
Roger and his powerful torch.
Oh dear, where's the torch gone? There it is. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Insert something disgusting here.
Thank you. The powerful torch was twivering, I want to say. It was twivering, that's a new word. Said, if you please, Eric, we don't need to talk about Madonna's gap on here. Oh, trust you. Of course you did. Of course you boinged. Of course you did. Show some respect for the greatest female soloist of all time. Show some respect. Thank you. Now we go to...
She's Pepper Potts, the feline foster mom.
Boom, boom.
She loves a Lego, don't you know?
Boom, boom. She says, can't... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, a moment of silence here, please. She says, can't believe I'm saying this, but could we give a big Afawak farewell to the most wonderful cat ever, Philip? I found him last night extremely unwell. We managed to get him to an emergency vet, but sadly we had to let him go. He was only 11, but in that time he managed to be a medical mystery, amazing foster brother to so many cats, lover of old curry, and the only cat I've known to bring sausages and pieces of cake through the cat flap and then yell to tell me about his prizes. He was basically a Labrador in cat form and loved everyone. Goodbye, beautiful, open bracket, and slightly smelly, close bracket, boy. Oh, there he is. Oh, Philip. We salute you. We salute you. May you find more sausages and cake wherever you are roaming. And then we have TVZ, who I think sums this up nicely. Who says, farewell, Philip. May you find all manner of treats to shout about through the big cat flap in the sky. And so say all of us. And that does conclude us.
And that concludes the business of the club. Please settle back and get ready for the Tony and the Fazio time. That's it. Press the button.
No rock horns. No rock horns. Do you know, very good friend of mine has just lost her dog. And you completely, or I think a lot of people underestimate how painful it is to lose a pet. And it's like if you're a pal of someone who's got a cat or a dog or an animal that they really, really love and they're really bonded to, and they lose it, you know, step up to the plate. Step up. Step up and check on them, see if they're okay, all these things. Because it is a properly valid grief that they are experiencing. I mean, I think sometimes people who don't have pets, they don't really get it. I think sometimes that's fair enough. But, you know, people who do have pets, you know what it's like. Absolutely hideous. There we go. Ooh, hang on. That's going down the middle, like that. I'm liking the colours on this already, aren't you? Well, nothing much to report again today. Mostly because we're still very much in it's plague villas here. So I did manage to get, you'll be astonished to learn this, but I did manage to muster myself to the post office yesterday. And Eric and Pepper Potts, your goose giveaway wins, are now winging their way towards you. So, I mean, I think I'll get a round of applause for that. It was quite the struggle. But I did it. I did it. I did it. There we go. Pepper Potts, yours was special delivery. So you might get it today, if you're lucky. Voila. You're going to so love doing that camper van. OMG. You are going to love it. I actually think it's one of the nicest Lego sets I've ever done. It's just divine. There you go. And you can't buy it now in the shops. Can't get it. It's a retired set, so, you know, take good care of it. Much loved. Voila, that's down there like that. Then we got this and this here. Now, after today, well, I'll explain in the disco, so I'll go to the disco, but to explain what's happening. But there won't be any RWB next week for reasons which I'll explain in the disco. So after today, you won't see me for a week. A bit more than a week, actually. Voila. So it's annoying that we've started to build and then I won't be able to come back into the Lego shed for a week, but... oh, no! There's 2 of these! Graham Triggs is shaking his fist at me from heaven! He's... Gee whiz, Emma! Did you not see the ×2? No, I didn't, Graham Triggs. I didn't see it. I didn't see it, Graham. Lord above. He's fuming with me. Now I've got to go back. Right, you see, yes, you see, look. It was right there, Graham Triggs. ×2, it was right there. I didn't see it. Which is infuriating. Absolutely infuriating. I've got to go to London today as well. That's something I've got to do. Which isn't ideal. But I can't get out of it. I'm at that stage as well where I'm not quite ill enough to say no, I'm ill. I'm at that stage. It's like I'm coming out of it. I'm not quite ill enough. Hence, you know, I'm in the Lego shed. It's that grey area, isn't there, between being not entirely ill, but not entirely well. There should be a word for that. I bet there's a German word for that. Or we should invent one. Let's invent a word for that period where you're not better. You're not entirely ill, but you're not better yet. I need a word for it. I'll take your suggestions, please. Oh my. There we go. Hang on. Ooh! Heckin' a handcart. Go around that way. Yes. What do you think? Do you think this is his head or his body? I don't know. I can't tell yet. Then 6 of these. Oh, okay, they're going over here. Yep. Yes. Then what? Then that there. Yep. And that's on there. That's there. And then voila. And voila. Ooh, we have a sticker. Oh, we have a sticker number 1. Sticker number 1. Do a close up of it. There you go. Sticker number 1. Looks like a pizza. That's fun. Yeah, it's a pizza. Look, it's got mushrooms on it. And green things and salami. That's fun. That's fun, that is. Do another look. There, look. Salami, mushrooms. What do you think the green bits are? They look like beans, but no one has beans on a pizza. Who has beans on a pizza? Nobody. I'm a bit worried about those gaps there. Hang on a minute. Let me just... No, okay, no, there are gaps there. I don't like those gaps. But maybe the gaps don't matter. Maybe they're there for a reason. Well, we'll see, won't we? That, then... Nothing there. Oh, it's his, yes, okay, it's his torso, isn't it? This is his little t-shirt. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. There's something missing here. That should be grey. Why isn't it grey? Hang on. It shouldn't be grey. It should be this. Why isn't... what? Oh no. Something's gone wrong here. That should be in there. Oh, I've got it in. I'm fine. We got away with that. We got away with it. We got away with it. And then that's going over there. Okay, super. So that's clearly his... that's his torso, isn't it? 100%. 100%. Oh, he's going to be quite sweet. Oh, he's going to be a sweet size. Anyway, there you go. We're off. Yes, I'm going to enjoy this. Okay, so that means we go to 42 days. 42 days, incident free. Subscribe, like, tell your pals. Afterwax forever, and I will see you when I see you. Thank you.